space of the home, and agora, which is the political space of exchange, governance, etc. Now, in the diagram there, if oikos and agora are the two principal spaces, the fluid spaces in between them, the diagonal, which could be called the third sphere or the third space, and which consists of the theatre, the stadium, the hippodrome, gymnasium, etc. This sort of space is the fluid space which provides probably the key to the general concept of heterotopia. Very broadly described, heterotopia is other spaces. Nothing static could be said about it, because any space in its trajectory of being can become a heterotopia once it starts being a comment on the other similar spaces that surrounds it, right? Now, according to Foucault, if the 19th century had this principal obsession with time, 20th century is the one which could be called the epoch of space. Now, in this epoch of space, the principal feature about spaces is that spaces have become identical and interchangeable. Thanks to the wireless portability of the modern device and the kind of global business that happens, the distinction between spaces of residence and spaces of work are becoming increasingly eroded. For example, this picture is of the Denso Aegis network in Malaysia. It is an office built on the idea of home. This is the home office of Ariana Huffington. Nobody could really tell whether it is an office or whether it is the living space. This is the headquarters of Procter & Gamble. Al Gore's home office. And this is a page that I screenshot from a book on modern interior design. It shows 4 instruments and writes. The first one is the mechanical typewriter, which because it was unforgiving of errors, needed a skilled operator. An early desktop computer, which with its keyboard and mouse, wiring and printer required more work surface than in a typewriter.
তার ঘরের ভিতরে যেভাবে আমরা কাজ করেছি ঘর হোম রেকর্ড হোম রেকর্ডিং সেই কনসার্ট রেকর্ডিংটা কি করে আমাদের হোম রেকর্ডিং হচ্ছে কি করে স্টুডিও রেকর্ডিংটাও আসলে হোম রেকর্ডিং হচ্ছে হোম এখানে আসলে একটা স্পেস একটা সম্পর্ক একটা স্পেস রয়েছে এখানে আমার সেই
the organizers of Santipur College for inviting me in this seminar. I consider myself privileged enough to present a paper for all. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. The title of my paper is Diasporic Liminality and Female Certification, a critical study of the novels of Chitra Banerjee. The term diaspora has been originated from the Greek diasphere, to distribute, which amalgamates dia from one into another, and sphere means to sow or to scatter like seeds. And in the study of cultural movements, it discusses the broader issues like shifting of homes, nostalgia for a long lost past, and utmost urge to go back to the pre-migratory mythic existences, melancholia, and so on. William Santipur has applied the term diaspora to those communities which were either forcefully compelled or willfully volunteered to some new territories, feels estranged, accursed, and vulnerable, and looked backward to their mythic past. Therefore, there is an obvious prevalence of a center, a home which is lost but commences the dispersions, and the periphery and our adopted land which they disown. The diasporic writing issues out of the diasporic writer's concern for both his lost homeland and the newfound hostland, and thus gets shuffled between the two cultures. Feminism, on the other hand, is both a political stance and a theory that focuses on gender as a subject of analysis when reading cultural practices as a platform to demand equality, rights, and justice. The key assumption of feminism is that gender roles are predetermined and the women are trained to fit in those roles. It also argues that the representation of women as weak, docile, seductive, or irrational is rooted in, and oftentimes they are treated no better than sex objects or procreating machines and are ill-treated by the patriarchal norms. Beginning from Woolf, Du Bois, and Showalter, feministic discourse has witnessed various waves of protestations against patriarchy and the social rigidity. Literary cultures, therefore, play an important role in the socialization of girls and the naturalization of the power structures because the women consent to accept those roles. Apart from the mainstream post-war theorization, which designates the stances and the statuses of the post-war white females, third-world feminism concentrates on the conditions of female characters under theory of post-colonial architects.
Thanks to the organizers for giving me an opportunity to speak here among so many young and brilliant minds out there, and especially to Mr. Subrata Rai, because he has been one of the most amiable persons I've ever come across, and he has been in support, and he has always been with me. So thank you, sir, and thank you everyone for allowing me a chance to speak here. Now, since there's a huge paucity of time, so I would rather, like, it's a technique one of my teachers taught me in my post-graduation days, that you must know how to kiss. That means KISS, keep it short and simple. So I'll keep it short and simple just to, wrap it up within the next 10 odd minutes. So I would definitely like to kiss. Alright, so the play that I'm going to take upon for discussion here is Mohan Rakesh's Halfway House. Okay, so this is a play written originally in Hindi and then translated into English, Halfway House. This play talks about the problems of any family. Like whenever we are living in a family, there is a constant. There are different things that happen in our family. And what are those things? That is something which Mohan Rakesh evokes in this play. Okay, so I'll begin here. See, drama is perhaps, I believe, that the closest form of literary expression. It is the most closest to life of all the other literary forms. And when I say drama is closest among all the literary forms, I believe Rakesh, Mohan Rakesh in particular, is closest to human life and human personality. So close. I believe he is so close that Rakesh makes us feel uncomfortable. When the kind of writings that Rakesh writes, the different ways in which he, creates his characters, it makes us feel uncomfortable. And he is not an easy playwright to deal with. And in this play, he has shown the insecurities, the hypocrisies, the decisions taken by humans, how humans are inconsistent basically. So if you see the title, Aadhe Adhure. Aadhe means half, Adhure means incomplete. So half incomplete. So as the title itself suggests that there is a sense of this, of the concept known as the seminar, the belonging and the unbelonging. When I say half and incomplete, I am belonging half, and then yet at the same time I am not belonging there. There is a belongingness and yet a sense of unbelongingness, half and incomplete. And even this play is set in one house over 2 acts, so the stifling atmosphere will remain prevalent throughout the narrative, throughout the play. Now the theme of my paper is home. Home as the site of inescapability. Now concept home from which you cannot escape. This is the main argument of my essay, and throughout my essay I am doing the same thing. Okay, so here I am not reading out the entire research paper. That is something that you can do once the book comes in the published form, and that is something which you can ask your teachers also. They can forward you, or you can ask me. What I am doing is, I'll just give the crux and my argument. I am not reading out the whole paper.
Our principal is very much with us, with her shining presence. May I have the honor to invite her to be in front of us, because this session is going to conclude the paper presenters. So, ma'am, please, can I have you in front of us? You, none other than our principal, ma'am, and we have got Devolina, 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 and we have And finally, Piyush, all of you from Delhi. Piyush, everybody is Piyush. And that's how the session comes to an end, what we have got to at home. So thank you so much for patient hearing, cooperation, and disciplined atmosphere which has been composed and teach harvest. Thank you very much. Good night to all. And